Hey everyone, today we will be reviewing the 2D Dark Souls-esque game that everyone was talking about called Sodden Sanctuary. Now before I start this video, I'd like to let you all know that I'm going to do my best to not compare this game to the Dark Souls series, as I want to let people know if this game holds up on its own for those that may not have either played the Souls games or may not have found them particularly enjoyable. So let's go right into it. Sodden Sanctuary is a game that was released on March 15th, 2016 for the PlayStation 4 and later in May 17th for Windows. The game was developed by Ska Studios, the same people that made indie games such as Dishwasher Dead Samurai, Dishwasher Vampire Smile, and Charlie Murder. However, the style of Sodden Sanctuary, while still hand-drawn, is some of their best. It nicely combines the dark colors of the Dishwasher games to the brighter colors of Charlie Murder, creating a nice contrast between the safe, colorful areas of the Sanctuary and the dark, dismal areas of the enemy-infested outside. This contrast helps to make the game stand out from the other games made by this company. So you begin by customizing your character, and let's be honest, if you choose anyone other than the cute demon boy, then you're wrong! Once your character and class is made, you spawn at the bottom of a ship, and you soon realize that the ship's being attacked. After killing a couple pirates and making it to the top of the ship, you encounter your first boss, and he wrecks your face. You then wake up on a beach and talk to this weird man who asks you to pick a religion. And there begins your journey to rescue a princess. And I'm going to leave the rest of the story up to you to find out, and this is mainly for two reasons. One being that the game doesn't openly tell you about the story, so you need to personally figure out about the game's lore through item descriptions, character interactions, and boss descriptions. The second reason that I didn't want to tell you about it is because I actually didn't spend too much time trying to figure it out, as I was too busy trying to figure out how to get good. And this game handles the concept of a good challenge incredibly well. For most of the boss fights, you typically get a sanctuary or a respawn candle right before the boss. So if you ever have any troubles, you can get right back into the fight and continue trying until you beat it. And for most of the bosses, the fight feels fair. Whenever you die, it's typically a mistake that you as the player made, and not from something ridiculous like RNG. One of the few bosses that I think breaks this rule is the unskinned one, but that's just a personal thing about me hating the magic using enemies in this game, because fuck magic, it's so fucking powerful, god fuck! Another challenge this game lays on you is the aspect of getting tired and wounded. Over time, if you get hit enough or use enough magic, you'll start to notice that your maximum health and stamina begin to reduce, and this will continue until you either rest at a sanctuary or use mending miracles. This challenge makes you not want to get hit too much in the game because the more and more you actually do get hit, the less abuse your character will be able to take before dying. The boss design for this game is also incredibly well done. Bosses like the Queen of Smiles and the Unskinned one will probably be burnt into my mind for the longest time. No other game that I have played until this point could wow me with boss designs like this one. Now of course, we do have certain typical boss designs, like the dragon and the edgy knight that comes with darker games like this, but even then, it feels like the designers took effort with making every single boss look different from each other in order to keep each fight fresh and unique to the mind of the player. Unfortunately, there is an issue with the game that I do feel I need to talk about, and even though it's just a nitpick, I feel like it does need to be addressed. So let's say you're just about to enter a new boss arena for the first time. You're hyped up and you're ready to kick some Sodden Sanctuary boss's ass. You walk up and you get this sweet little screen that gives you the boss's name and lets you look long and hard into his eyes for a few moments before he smashes you to bits. The first time you see that screen really helps to increase the drama of the moment. But unfortunately, it only works the one time. Seeing it time after time builds up to be a huge time waster, and even though it's a short length, it can still build up after many repeated failures and add to the frustration. The multiplayer for this game is very integrated with the gameplay and comes up in some obvious but also very subtle ways. Some of the more obvious examples are like the message bottles laying around the ground, offering tips and tricks to other players for how to beat certain levels. However, some of these messages could also have a more deceptive motive. Remember kids, don't trust everything you read on the internet. Also, the candles right before the boss fights are part of the multiplayer experience. It didn't take me long to realize that the candles were somehow representative of boss difficulty, but I actually had to use the internet to figure out that the number of candles lit is equal to the success rate of people in your area. There are also these neat little corpses lying around from other people around you in the area that have died. Ha! Life sure is pleasant in this area, isn't it? Overall, this game gets 8.5 cute demon boys out of 10.